Welcome to James Clemens High School Softball on the Play Action Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. North Alabama Gas District has provided safe, reliable, and economical natural gas service to Madison and surrounding areas of Limestone County for over 40 years. However, accidents and leaks do sometimes occur. If you smell odors similar to rotten eggs or notice other possible signs of a gas leak, such as a fire or explosion, a blowing or hissing sound, or blowing dust or bubbling water, leave the area immediately, avoid ignition sources, warn others, and from a safe location, contact us immediately at 256-772-0227. And remember to call 811 before you dig. North Alabama Gas District, we take safety seriously.
The next time you need a pharmacy, one call to Athens Creekside Drugs, Salem Pharmacy, or Florence Express Pharmacy will fill the bill. All three locations are committed to providing you the best services a pharmacy can offer. Whether your needs are simple or complex in nature, they can all provide solutions that deliver results. They pride themselves on their customer service that includes timeliness, quality service, and a friendly attitude. Athens Creekside Drugs, 605 Highway 31 South, Salem Pharmacy at 28730 Highway 99, and Florence Express Pharmacy on Mall Road in Florence.
Athens Utilities comprises Athens Electric, Athens Gas, and Athens Water Services. Together, we are committed to providing reliable and affordable electricity, natural gas, and water and wastewater services. We operate as part of the City of Athens, and just like our city's motto of Athens is classic, Southern character, we believe in supporting what makes our community special. And that includes Athens and Limestone County sports. Call 233-8750, come by the office at 508 South Jefferson Street, or look for the link online at athensal.us.
If you'd like to download a copy of this game or hear it again on demand, go to pasnetwork.net. You can find this game and previous games under the Archives tab. You can also subscribe to the Play Action Sports podcast and listen to it on your favorite platform like iTunes, Amazon, and Spotify, or ask Alexa or Google to open the Play Action Sports podcast, keeping you up to date on Athens and Limestone County sports. Play Action Sports.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to James Clemens Softball right here on Play Action Sports. We are at the Jetsplex for today's action between your James Clemens Lady Jets and the visiting team from Grissom, the Lady Tigers. How about that? It's a beautiful afternoon. Temperature feels really good. Nice little breeze as we're about to get underway. On the mound for the Jets, Anna Kimbrough. Facing the first batter is going to be Chambers for Grissom. And we're about to get underway. Once we get into a little bottom of the first action, I'll give you the starting lineup or the batting lineup for the James Clemens Jets here in just a moment. All right, getting ready for the first pitch. It's about to go, and we are ready to play. First pitch called strike.
Leading off.
Starting us off right off the bat, Anna Kimbrough with the first pitch strike. 0-1 the count, top of the first against Grissom. Second pitch is going to be a hit out to center field, going to be caught by the center fielder. That's Thompson for out number one. So a line drive out to center field. First out. You can applaud. Next up for Grissom, it's going to be Wiseman. Let's say Wiseman. Pitch on the way. Another pop-up to center field. That one's going to fall in for a base hit. So now Grissom, the second batter up, gets a base hit single. Get the first runner on in the top of the first. Next batter is Harmon in the lineup for Grissom. Kimbrough takes a look at the dugout to get her signs. So Harmon steps out, calls time, gets back in, readjusts. Here we go, pitch on the way. That's going to be a hard shot to first base, going to be fielded for the out. Great play there by Evans to take that hard ground ball, tap the bag for out number two. Two outs. Cleanup batter up for Grissom. Number 3, Presley. Now she steps into the box. Runner at second, going to pitch her outside for ball 1. 1-0 the count to the cleanup batter. 2 outs, top of the first. Got a runner at second for Grissom. Here's the second pitch from Kimbrough. That's going to hit to short. Short's going to field it. Throw it over to first base. High throw, caught for out number 3. So right there, only got 1 runner on. Left that runner stranded at second base. When we come back, we'll have the bottom of the first and the Ladies Jets lineup. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
North Alabama Gas District has provided safe, reliable, and economical natural gas service to Madison and surrounding areas of Limestone County for over 40 years. However, accidents and leaks do sometimes occur. If you smell odors similar to rotten eggs or notice other possible signs of a gas leak, such as a fire or explosion, a blowing or hissing sound, or blowing dust or bubbling water, leave the area immediately, avoid ignition sources, warn others, and from a safe location, contact us immediately at 256-772-0227. And remember to call 811 before you dig. North Alabama Gas District, we take safety seriously. You know, some real estate agents want to find the home that offers them the best commission with the least effort. Well, the goal at Dream Key Real Estate is to find the home that's right for you. Call Adam Graves at 256-374-1162 to get started on that new journey. Whether you're in the market for your first home or you're ready for a change, Adam is here to help you achieve your dream. He's a local agent with local knowledge. Call him at 256-374-1162 or drop by and see him in person at 121 North Jefferson Street in Athens. Adam Graves at Dream Key Real Estate.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports. Kirk Pierce, along with my producer, Mr. Tim Lambert, in the press box at the Jetsplex, watching a little softball action. Due up this inning, the bottom of the first for James Clemens. It's going to be McKenna King. She's playing catcher. She's going to lead us off. Kayla Thompson in center field is going to be batting second. Abby Newsom, she's at shortstop. Batting third, Farrah Payton at third base. Batting fourth in the cleanup spot. Sydney Plant is our extra hitter. She'll be in the fifth spot. Sullivan Klomfenstein. How about that? There you go. I remember from last year. She's playing second in the sixth spot. Lauren Evans at first base, batting seventh. Anna Kimbrough batting eighth, and she is on the mound for James Clemens. Sadie South is left field. She's in the ninth spot. And in 10 is Katie Lauren Salville, and she's in right field. Ready for the first pitch to King. And she's going to hit that one right back up the middle. Pitcher's going to field that one, throw it over to first base for the first out. In the circle for Grissom is Harmon. She made that out, fielding it in the pitcher circle. All right, now up to bat is Thompson from the left-handed spot in the batter's box. Got a timeout in the dirt as the second baseman's got to pick up some equipment. All right, she does. All right, here we go. Kayla Thompson up to bat. Here's the first pitch at her, and she's going to hit the first pitch she sees, hit it to second baseman. She's going to field it, throw it to first for out number 2. So 2 pitches, 2 outs. Newsom is your batter. Abby Newsom stepping into the batter's box for James Clemens. Harmon has only thrown 2 pitches, got 2 outs, both first pitch swings by both batters. She's going to pitch that one to Newsom. It's going to be outside for a ball. So ball 1. Bottom of the first, no score. 2 outs. 1-0 pitch to Newsom. Inside, misses for ball 2. 2-0 is your count to Abby Newsom. Wait on the pitch. Here's the windup. She's going to pop that one high. It's going to be fielded by the right fielder for out number 3. So we've played one, no score, neither team with a hit. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. Applebee's Tailgate Talk wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to tailgatetalk.net throughout the school year to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner receives a gift card from the Athens Applebee's and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt from that shirt printing place. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports. As we get ready to start the top of the second inning, no score. What a correction after the first inning. Grissom did have a hit, but left that runner stranded at second. Still no score as we get ready for the top of the second. Kimbrough still on the mound, or in the circle for James Clemens. Here's the pitch. Batter's going to take a look at called strike one, and that is Pelham for Grissom. She's in the number 5 spot for the Lady Tigers. Here's the second pitch. She's going to hit that one high towards right field, and it's going to be caught. Salvell just comes up a few steps and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Blocker is your next batter for Grissom. Infield kind of takes a couple steps back in defensive spot. Here's the pitch. Outside, misses, ball 1. One 0 pitch to Blocker. She's going to hit that one towards third base. In between the gap, rolls out there to left field. Fielded, brought in. So another base hit single for Grissom with one out. That brings up the number 7 batter, Wilson, for Grissom. With a runner at first, one out. Kimbrough ready to pitch. Almost had her. They tried to do a quick throw down to first base. And the runner took an extra step. She was able to dive back safely, though. So 1-0 is the count to Wilson. Foul ball, but could have done some damage if that one had gone fair. That was hugging the first base line for first strike. So 1-1's the count with one out. Runner at first. Top of the second, no score. Here's Kimbrough's pitch. Swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch there. Looked like she took something off of that one. A little change up. Kind of pulled the string back, because Wilson was looking for a fastball there and swung way ahead of that. Outside pitch misses for ball 2, so 2-2 the count. Kimbrough's still ahead. It's a pitcher's count right now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Inside pitch goes to the backstop. Runner advances to second base on that pass ball. Goes to full count. So 3-2, runner at second, one out. for James Clemens, with the batter for Grissom being Wilson. Another foul ball, hard shot off the visitor dugout. Count remains full. So 3-2 to Wilson. Here's the pitch. Inside in the dirt for a walk, and the runner's going to advance from second to third as that one kind of got away. And now the runner's going to, that was just walked, is going to go all the way to second on that pass ball. So now Keeling is your batter for Grissom with two runners in scoring position. He's going to lay down a bunt. High throw from Kimbrough to first base. That runner's going to be safe. It's going to score a run from third, and now the runner's going to come in from second base to score. And that throw error is going to take that runner and advance her all the way to third base. So Grissom strikes first with 2 runs off of the throwing error. So with 1 error, gives up 2 runs, 2-0 your score from Grissom, with Grissom on top. Early in the top of the second, 1 out, and a runner at third base for Cobb, the number 9 batter in the lineup. Here's the pitch. It's low for a ball. Great afternoon for softball. Clear skies. Here's the pitch. Squared to bunt. Misses that one for a strike. So 1-1 to Cobb. Temperature will start to drop just a little bit, but not before we complete this game. So 1-1, 1 out. Runner at third. Inside pitch. Curveball. Nice. Catches the corner for a called strike. So 1-2. Catches Cobb looking. Swing and a miss for out number 2. So we return to the top of the order for Grissom. Brings up Chambers, who grounded out to Kimbrough at her first at bat in the top of the first. So 2 outs. Top of the second. Here's the pitch. Wanted to take a swing at that one, but it goes ball. So 1-0. A little bit of a breeze blowing towards the south. Here's the pitch. Low, misses, ball 2. So 2-0 the count, 2 outs, runner at third. Outside pitch, called strike, catches that corner. Another pretty pitch there by Kimbrough. Two and one, here it is. Got her to hit it off the tip of the bat, rolls it over to the first base. Evans, she picks it up, tags the bag for out number 3. So middle of the second inning, your score, Grissom 2, James Clemens nothing. When we come back, it'll be Ladies Jets time at the plate. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
North Alabama Gas District has provided safe, reliable, and economical natural gas service to Madison and surrounding areas of Limestone County for over 40 years. However, accidents and leaks do sometimes occur. If you smell odors similar to rotten eggs or notice other possible signs of a gas leak, such as a fire or explosion, a blowing or hissing sound, or blowing dust or bubbling water, leave the area immediately. avoid ignition sources, warn others, and from a safe location, contact us immediately at 256-772-0227. And remember to call 811 before you dig. North Alabama Gas District, we take safety seriously.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Alabama needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports as we get ready for the bottom of the second with Farrah Payton stepping up to the batter's box to lead us off this inning. Due up is Payton, Plant, and Klopfenstein. Here's the first pitch to Payton. Ball. So you can check out PAS Plus mobile app. It's your connection to all of our live streams, along with scores, game archives, and more. All you got to do is go online to pasnetwork.net for the download links. As Payton takes a hack at that one, goes foul for a strike. So 1-1 the count to Payton. 2-0 your score. Grissom able to put 2 runs on the board after an error in the top of the second inning. James Clemens with an opportunity right here to get a runner on and get her around the bases. See what we can do. Here's a pitch. Curveball doesn't break for ball 2. So 2-1 is the count. James Clemens in the all-white jerseys and pants. Inside pitch misses ball 3 with the jet blue socks. I call it jet blue. That's what it is. Jet blue numbers outlined in navy blue. Here's a 3-1 pitch. She lays off of it, called strike, catches that corner. I like how she was trying to get down to first base. Trying to tempt the ump to go ahead and call it a ball, but he did not. So 3-2 is the count to Payton. Nobody out. Bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. Outside pitch does miss for ball 4. So now runner at first for James Clemens is Payton. And that brings up Sydney Plant. Number 5 batter in the lineup. James Clemens is going to go with 10 batters. We'll have an extra hitter. And that's who Plant is. She is considered the extra hitter in the lineup today. So here's the pitch to Plant. High, misses ball 1. One and 0 the count to Plant. Runner at first is Evans. That one does catch the corner for a called strike 1. So 1-1. One pitch. Plant's going to take a hack at it. Misses that one. Strike 2. So 1-2. Here's the pitch. Plant's going to let that one go by. It's going to be high. Misses for ball 2. As then Payton is going to go ahead and steal second on that one. Good call on her end. So 2-2 the count to Plant with an opportunity to bring Payton in from second. So here comes the 2-2 pitch. No one out. Runner at second. Plant's going to pop that one up. Shortstop's going to kind of range back, and she's not going to be able to get her hands on it, as that's going to be another base hit right beyond the infield. So now runners at first and second for James Clemens. Peyton did not advance on that because, to be honest with you, it was a little bit hard for her to get over there because the ball was hit just beyond second base where she is at. So Klopfenstein comes into the batter's box. Ready to get us going. Opportunity here to get some runners on, or get some runs in. Got runners on, first and second, looking for runs to come in. So she takes a look at strike one. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. She's going to lay down a bunt to the pitcher. Pitcher's going to pick it up, throw it over there, but a beautiful sacrifice bunt there to advance the runners. So now James Clemens with runners at second and third with one out. So Evans is your batter with one out. She can really make a difference right here, get us tied up. I'd like for her to go yard with this and take the lead. Outside pitch misses the corner, ball one. Evans batting in the seventh spot with a 1-0 pitch on the way. She's going to slap that one down towards the first baseman. That's going to go foul for strike one. So 1-1 with one out. She's going to square to bunt, put it down the third baseline. It's going to be fielded right after it went beyond the chalk line. So the count goes to 1-2. That was almost a really pretty bunt. That third baseman came up and fielded it. Thought she fielded it before it crossed the line. As Peyton was sliding head first into the plate, and I think she was going to be safe. But a foul nonetheless. So 1-2 is the count to Evans. Bottom of the second. Evans going to pop that one up to second baseman for out number two. Got runners still at second and third. That brings up Anna Kimbrough, the pitcher, for James Clemens. She's batting in the number 8 spot of the lineup. First time up to the plate today. With 2 outs. That one's high, misses, ball one. So 1-0 is the count to Anna Kimbrough. 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the pitch. Low, misses for ball two. South is on deck. Salvell in the hole. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hits her on the elbow. Going to put her on at first base. So bases loaded for South So Sadie South with a big opportunity here to get these runners in with 2 outs, bases loaded. So Grissom's coach is going to go out to the circle and have a talk with her infield. While she does that, we'll just remind you, you can go online to tailgatetalk.net, enter your nominations for the Applebee's Athlete of the Week, and vote on this week's poll. We'll announce the winners every Saturday between 10 a.m. and noon on Applebee's Tailgate Talk, which is on WKAC out of Athens. The winner receives a gift card from Athens Applebee's and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt from that shirt printing place. All right. The meeting at the circle has convened, or is no longer happening. So now we're ready. 2 outs. South, your batter. She calls time, steps out, takes a couple more swings, and now she's back. First pitch to her, called strike, catches the corner. Your score right now, Grissom on top 2-0, but James Clemens with an opportunity to drive in a run or 2, potentially 3. We can make that happen. That was going to be popped up to the second base, and she's going to make the catch, and that'll do it. For the 3rd out, we've played 2. Your score, Grissom 2, James Clemens nothing. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports. That's fine. Okay.
I'm recording it on here, so.
Okay. So I got a question for y'all. So why was McKenna on deck? So is Katie not batting? Okay. Okay. That's okay.
One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past, with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. Keep up with Athens and Limestone County sports with a Play Action Sports Report. Look for it every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. The Play Action Sports Report. Scores, interviews, highlights, and more from school, youth, and amateur sports in Athens and Limestone County. The Play Action Sports Report every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform or online at pasnetwork.net.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports as we get ready for the top of the 3rd inning. The batter is Wisman for Grissom. And his first pitch to her was a strike. Outside pitch misses, ball 1. That's going to be hit out to the gap in left center. It's going to be fielded off the wall, throwing into second base for a stand-up double. So a line drive double there by Wisman. As we start off the top of the 3rd. So that brings up Harmon, who is 0 for 1. She grounded out to Evans at first earlier. Inside pitch misses, ball 1. 2-0 your score. Grissom on top. As we're in the top of the 3rd. One-zero pitch. It's going to be fielded by Kimbrew in the circle. She's going to throw it over to Evans. Evans is going to make the tag. She got pulled off the bag a little bit, but nevertheless, Wisman's going to move over to third base, but that's out number 1. So it brings up Presley, your batter, 0 for 1 on the night. She grounded out to shortstop when she went up to bat first inning. So here's a pitch to her. As Wisman was thinking about stealing home on the pitch. I guess she was thinking it was going to go by, but they ran her back. But the pitch to Presley was called a strike. So that was a ball. So Presley is squaring to bunt, which is bringing Wisman off the bag at third, trying to get a jump on that. Here's the pitch, Presley. It's going to be fouled. Which makes the count 1-2. So now there seems to be a discussion off of that foul tip. Not sure what the argument is or discussion. It was a foul, nevertheless, which does constitute a strike, unless she thought there were 2 strikes already, and then it would benefit us if we caught it. See? So I don't really know what the argument is. All right, now we're ready to play. So 1-2 to Presley. And she's going to pop that one up just out beyond the reach of Newsom, the shortstop. That's going to bring in another run for a single. So now that takes your score to 3-0. As Wisman scores off of that hit into the left field. Just beyond third base, actually. So Pelham is your batter. Kimbrough in the circle. She's thrown 35 pitches in a little over 2 innings. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a hard shot right to center field. It's going to be fielded and caught by Thompson. Way to come up there and make that catch, Thompson. For the out. So that's out number 2 for James Clemens, with a runner at first. 3-0 your score. So Blocker is your batter. She went 1 for 1 with a hard single to left field. She foul tipped the first pitch to her, so the count is 0-1. Coach Kimbrough is going to go out there and have a talk with the field ump at this time. So you can look for the monthly Play Action Sports column in Athens Now. We'll update you on what's been happening in local sports news, as well as all upcoming sports, games, events, and everything that's happening around the area. The paper's free and available at businesses all around. All you got to do is just drop by, pick you up one of those Athens Now, and it'll keep you updated on community happenings around the area. Coach Kimbrough leaves the field ump and sprints off at a rapid pace back to the dugout. 0-1 is the count. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So Kimbrough trying to keep her guessing. Keeping Blocker guessing on that. So here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball misses outside as King set up outside the batter's box. Kimbrough was trying to get her to chase that one. Blocker didn't take the bait. And now the count's 1-2. She's going to foul that one back. Count remains 1-2 with 2 outs. Runner at first. 3-0 your score. Grissom on top of James Clemens. So here's Anna Kimbrough's 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Going to be slapped into right field. It falls for a base hit. This runner's going to advance, go all the way to third, round third, come on home, dive hit first at home, and she is safe for an RBI double by Blocker. It takes your score 4-0. That brings up Wilson for Grissom with a runner at second and a 4-0 lead. Here's Kimbrough's pitch. Misses outside, ball 1. So 1-0 to Wilson. Kimbrough's pitch, low, misses, ball 2. So 2-0 with 2 outs to Wilson. Oh, that one misses for ball 3. So 3-0 to Wilson. So here's the pitch. She's going to ground that one back to Kimbrough in the circle. She's going to throw it over to Evans and get the third out. So we've finished the top of the third. Grissom able to get 2 more runs on the board to increase their lead 4-0 over James Clemens. You're listening to Jets Softball on Play Action Sports.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day, interscholastic sports in Alabama. This message presented by the AHSAA and the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports as we get ready for the bottom of the third. Due up this inning is King, Thompson, and Newsom. I was incorrect earlier as we do not have an extra hitter. We've got 9 in the lineup. As Plant is batting as the DH for Salville. So King, first pitch swinging, her first time up to bat. She's 0 for 1. Look at a called strike. So 0-1 the count to King early. Bottom of the third, your score. Grissom 4, James Clemens nothing. Harmon's still in the circle for Grissom. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's high, misses, ball 1. So 1-1 the count to King. She's the catcher tonight. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, big swing there too. She wanted all of that one. Not able to catch up with it. So 1-2 is the count to King. Here's the 1-2 pitch. He's going to slap that one foul. Count remains 1-2. So we got competing games going on today over on the baseball diamond. You've got James Clemens and Grissom playing over there. There's the varsity boys with a 2-0 lead over there. Our focus right now is on the Lady Jets. Here's the pitch to King. It's going to go into the dirt for ball 2. So 2-2 the count to her. Two and two. James Clemens left the bases loaded last inning. Let's see if we can do that, at least get the bases loaded this time around and bring some runs in. So full count as that ball misses outside to King. So she's taking the count all the way full. And at this moment, she's got a QAB going on, quality at bat. Here's a 3-2 pitch. She's going to slap that one right up the middle for a nice base hit. That's going to keep rolling to the warning track. Bounces off of the wall as King looks rounding first. Thinks about going to third. Stops at second for a stand-up double. Now we got a runner in scoring position to lead us off right here in the bottom of the third. So beautiful hit there by King to get us in, get a runner in scoring position. So that brings up Thompson. So now we have a Grissom coaches talking to the plate hump. Taking a look at the lineup cards. Getting everything squared away. Everybody's back. Nope. Now he's going to walk over to Coach Kimbrew. Oh, get a ball. So here we go. All right. It's Thompson. 0 for 1, playing center field. Kayla with an opportunity right here to bring King in from second. She put that ball in play. She swung at the first pitch at her first at bat. Flew out on that one. Lays that bunt down. It goes foul. So 0-1 count to Thompson. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now she lays down a beautiful bunt there. It's going to be fielded by the pitcher, but she's going to outrun that. Thompson getting on her horse and riding it all the way over the bag. Now she's going to keep running on to second, which I don't blame her because they just quit paying attention. So you got to take advantage of that. So now we have runners in scoring position at second and third. As Abby Newsom steps up with 2 on and no outs in the bottom of the third. Chance for James Clemens to get on the board here. Here's the first pitch. She's going to lay off of that one, but she wanted it. Probably could have taken that one, but it was a called strike. So 0-1 the count. Abby Newsom. She's going to hit that one high and deep. It's going to be a foul ball for 0-2 count now for Newsom. Like what she was thinking there, though. Keep it on that line. Definitely get King in, possibly get Thompson in. But we'll do it again. So 0-2 count to Newsom. She flew out to the right fielder, her first at bat. So here comes the 0-2 pitch. She is going to punch that one out into right center. Bounces off the wall. King's going to score. Thompson rounds third. She's going to score. James Clemens on the board with 2 runs and no outs in the bottom of the third. Beautiful hit there by Abby Newsom. Almost had the distance to clear the wall. but fell in just short of that as it bounced off the green mesh of the fence. So a 2-run RBI double for Newsom, and now Peyton up to bat. Outside pitch misses, ball 1. So 1-0 is the count to Peyton. Inside pitch hits her. So that's going to put runners at first and second for Sydney Plant. And she's 1 for 1. Had a single to left field. See if she can replicate that. So Sydney Plant getting ready to step into the batter's box. James Clemens able to cut the lead in half so far in the bottom of the third, with an opportunity right here to score another run, maybe 2, off the bat of Plant. So here we go. Bottom of the third, your score 4-2. Grissom on top. James Clemens threatening to add more to their run count. So Plant's going to slap that one out to right field as Newsom's going to score from second. So now we have runners on the corners with nobody out. So a really pretty ground ball just went right by the first baseman. As Newsom rounded third, didn't even check up. Peyton made her way over to third, stopped there. So Plant 2 for 2 with an RBI right there. So your score now, James Clemens with 3 runs in the bottom of the third, with Klopfenstein up to bat. She had a sacrifice bunt to the pitcher at her first at bat. So that first pitch was a ball to Klopfenstein, and the courtesy runner Fisher goes from first to second on the steal. One and 0, nobody out, with 2 runners on. That pitch misses outside for ball 2. So we've got runners at second and third. Really good inning right here for James Clemens. That one's going to fall in for a strike, so 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. She's going to hit it to shortstop. It's going to be a high throw, pulls her off the bag, but call her out. Said it had the toe on the bag long enough, but that's still an RBI sacrifice right there by Klopfenstein as Peyton scores.
Now by number 16,
And Fisher moved over to third. So 1 out. Now we've tied the score up 4-4. So James Clemens with 4 runs this inning to tie the game up. So foul ball by Evans. She flew out to second base. And her first at bat here with an opportunity to get an RBI. And bring Fisher in, who's running for Plant. Just fouled down the third base line for strike 2. So 0-2 is the count to Evans. 1 out. Runner at third. Score knotted up at 4. In the bottom of the third inning, here's the 0-2 pitch. She's going to slap that one towards right field, and it's going to go foul again. So count remains 0-2. Oh and 2 is the count. 1 out. Harmon still on the mound, or in the circle, that is, for Grissom. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt for ball 1. I mean, about halfway to the plate, it decided to start picking up dirt and rolled the rest of the way. So 1-2 the count to Evans. Nice shot, base hit. It's going to roll to the wall as well, as Fisher's going to score, and Evans stands up for an RBI double as James Clemens takes a 1-run lead in the bottom of the third with 1 out. So you got to believe Coach Kimber is very happy with the bats at this moment. So Grissom's going to take a timeout and kind of have a talk with the pitcher and catcher, make sure everybody's getting their signals correct. But you can look for the Play Action Sports Report, its results, announcements, and a special guest every week. It drops Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform like iTunes, Amazon, Google, and a whole lot more. You can hear it on Alexa or Google device, or hear it online at pasnetwork.net. Today we're bringing you the first of many softball games right here on Play Action Sports from James Clemens. Been doing a lot of baseball here lately. Just finished up a 3-game stint at Toyota Field. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of last week for James Clemens. Finished 3-0 in those contests. And now we're focusing on softball right now for the Lady Jets with a 1-run lead in the bottom of the third, 5-4 your score, as the ump goes out and says, hey, let's break it up. Taking enough time. Let's get it going. And I appreciate that. Efficiency by the ump. Still, bottom of the third inning with a runner at second. That's Evans, who just had an RBI double. And now, Anna Kimbrough up to bat for the second time. She was hit by a pitch at her first at bat. She's going to rope one out towards left field, and it's going to be caught. Line drive out for number 2. Well, I tell you, I thought that one's going to drop, but left fielder was playing her a little shallow. So Evans doesn't advance. But that brings up Sadie South. It's our next batter. She flew out to first base. In the second inning. See what she can do here. She's going to let that one go by for a ball. So 1-0, the count to South. 2 outs. Runner at second. James Clemens with a 5-run inning so far to take the lead 5-4 over the visiting Grissom Tigers. South's going to watch that one. Ball 2. So here's the 2-0 pitch to South. Foul ball for strike one. Two and one the count, with 2 outs. 5-4 lead, James Clemens. Two-one pitch. So we hit to shortstop. Shortstop's not going to have an opportunity to field that one, as Evans is going to round third and come in to score on a base hit single by South. So that's going to bring up King, who kind of got it started for us this inning, at her second at bat of the inning, where she doubled earlier to start us off. And here's the first pitch to her. She's going to hit that one hard, deep fly ball. Gone. See you later. Home run. Clear the wall over the right field fence. King with a beautiful, McKenna King with a beautiful home run shot over the wall. To bring your score, James Clemens 8, Grissom 4, 8-run inning right here in the third. And we're not done yet, as Thompson is your batter, and now Grissom decides to make a change in the circle. So what we'll do is take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll continue with the bottom of the third. James Clemens on top, 8-4 of Grissom. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
North Alabama Gas District has provided safe, reliable, and economical natural gas service to Madison and surrounding areas of Limestone County for over 40 years. However, accidents and leaks do sometimes occur. If you smell odors similar to rotten eggs or notice other possible signs of a gas leak, such as a fire or explosion, a blowing or hissing sound, or blowing dust or bubbling water, leave the area immediately, avoid ignition sources, warn others, and from a safe location, contact us immediately at 256-772-0227. And remember to call 811 before you dig. North Alabama Gas District, we take safety seriously.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the AHSAA and the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball right here on Play Action Sports. As we have 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning, James Clemens on top with an 8-run bottom of the third. As Thompson's coming up to bat with a new pitcher in the circle for Grissom, number 38, Wilson. And here's the pitch to her. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Oh, and won the count. Here's the pitch to Thompson. She's going to hit a foul ball towards the home dugout for strike two. So 0-2 count to Thompson. 2 outs. He's going to slap that one towards center field. Center fielder's going to take one step back, put her glove up, makes the catch for out number 3, but not before James Clemens with a huge 8-run inning in the bottom of the third. Your score, James Clemens 8, Grissom 4. You're listening to Jets Softball on Play Action Sports.
One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. PASnetwork.net. It's now your gateway to the Play Action Sports Network. Whether it's Play Action sports coverage of school, youth, and amateur sports from Athens and Limestone County, or Calhoun basketball, James Clemens sports, and Applebee's tailgate talk via PAS Plus. PASnetwork.net. Follow the links to download apps to hear live streams and podcasts, enable Alexa skills, or listen live on your computer. Covering Athens and Limestone County area sports, PASnetwork.net.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports. Kirk Pierce, Tim Lambert, our producer here at the Jetsplex, as the Lady Jets with a huge bottom of the third inning, capped off by a home run shot by McKenna King. She led us off with a leadoff double and finished us off with a home run shot over the right field wall to take your score 8-4. So Keeling is now your batter for Grissom. Kimbrough's still in the circle. Second pitch to Keeling. It misses for ball one. It's a 1-1 count right now in the top of the fourth. Foul ball takes your count 1-2. 1-2. So 1-2 the count. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike. King's going to pick it up. Make the tag for the out. I'm not even going to count that one. It's a strikeout. She didn't really make a move to first, even though King tagged her. So one out, top of the fourth. James Clemens, 8. Grissom, 4. As Cobb is your batter. She is 0 for 1 as she struck out swinging her first at bat. Fastball misses outside for ball one. One 0 pitch on the way. Here it is. It's going to be fouled off, taking your count to 1-1. In a little over 3 innings, Kimbrough's thrown 51 pitches. She's thrown 33 strikes and 18 balls. Make that 19. As the count's now 2-1. Of those 4 runs, 2 of those were earned, 2 were off of an error, throwing error. A curveball catches that inside corner. Beautiful pitch there by Kimbrough to make the count 2-2. All she got to do is get her guessing here. Fouled back. Count remains 2-2. Two pitch. It's going to be grounded to the second base. Second base going to pick it up, throw it. First base. So Klopfenstein, hard shot, kind of bounced up on her, but she played that cleanly, threw it over to first for the out. So 2 outs. Now Grissom back to the top of their order with Chambers with 2 outs, top of the 4th. 8-4 your score. James Clemens on top. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Little change up, but high. Had her chasing that one. So 0-1 to Chambers. Here's the pitch. That was going to be a kind of a knuckleball thrown, hit back to Kimbrough in the circle. She's going to pick it up, throw it to Evans at first for out number 3. At the top of the, as we finish the top of the 4th, your score, James Clemens 8, Grissom 4. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Alabama.
This message presented by the AHSAA and the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports. James Clemens gets ready to bat in the bottom of the 4th inning. Your score, James Clemens 8, Grissom 4. Last inning was huge for James Clemens as King started us off with a double and then finished, like I said, the inning with a 2-run shot over the right field wall. And that's where we're at. A couple of other doubles in there with some other players that key and crucial hits at the various times. Now your score 8-4. And Newsom, Payton, and Plant are up to bat this inning. Let's keep this going. As the first pitch to Newsom is in the dirt for ball 1. Newsom 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Last inning she had a double out to right field that kept that going. She ended up coming in to score. 1-0 pitch. She's going to foul that one back for strike 1. So 1-1 to Newsom. One pitch. Change up. Misses for ball 2. So 2-1 to Newsom. Here it is. Kind of knuckleballs that one, and it goes foul. Out right past the third base. So count goes to 2-2 now to Newsom. In the dirt, full count. So 3-2 to Newsom. Nobody out, bottom of the 4th inning. So I know Coach Kimbrough would like to go ahead and get some more insurance runs on the board. As 4 runs might seem like a lot, but it is not. So here's the full count pitch. Newsom's going to pop that one high to left field, and it clears the wall. Home run, James Clemens. So Newsom had a double last inning, hits one over the left field wall for James Clemens' second home run shot of this matchup. Now your score, James Clemens 9, Grissom 4. So after that home run shot, that brings up Farrah Payton playing third base. And she has had 2 plate appearances, walked the first time, hit by a pitch the second time. So let's see if we can get her to connect with the bat here. She does. Foul ball, though. So 0-1 the count to Payton. Coach Kimbrough stepping out of the third base coach's box to talk to Payton. You could probably kind of hear some of that on the microphone. So he was giving her some batting instruction. So 0-1 pitch. Low for ball 1. So nobody out. Bottom of the 4th. 9-4 is your score. High misses ball 2. So 2-1. As Payton comes in to bat after Newsom cleared the left field fence. As I said, for James Clemens' second home run shot of the game. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. She wanted every bit of that one. Took herself out of the box. Readjust. 2-2 the count to Payton. Two-two pitch on the way. Down the left field line. It goes foul. As Payton knew she got all of that one, just swung it just a little too early. You can see the smile on her face. Just a hair slower, and that could have been trouble for Grissom. Two-two count. Payton. Inside pitch jams her. She pops it up to first base for the first out. So 1 out. Sydney Plant. Nope. So Salvell is not going to go into bat. She'll foul that one back for strike 1. So 0-1 the count to Salvell. With 1 out. Salvell with a slap shot over the center field wall for home run number 2 this inning, 3 overall. Great substitution call right there. Coach Kimbrough putting Salvell in. As she clears the center field wall to take your score to 10-4, James Clemens. Just a batting performance right here by the Lady Jets as they've stepped up and really capitalized since the bottom of the 3rd inning. Scored 8 runs at the bottom of the 3rd, 2 so far in this inning, with Kloffenstein coming up to bat with 1 out. Inside pitch misses, ball 1. Now, you can download a copy of this game or listen to it on demand by going to pasnetwork.net. We've got a streaming schedule of all of our upcoming games and links to our mobile apps, too. We'll be back here tomorrow afternoon for James Clemens baseball action, as well as this Thursday. We'll do some more James Clemens baseball. But after that, I think we have like a plethora, if you will, of softball games. I did say plethora. So 2-0 to Klopfenstein. So 2-0 pitch. He's going to let that one go by for called strike one. Two and one the count. One out, nobody on. In the dirt for ball three. So 3-1 to Klopfenstein. She's 0 for 1 on the night. Sacrifice to the pitcher at her first at bat, then grounded out to the shortstop last inning. So 3-1 pitch on the way. In the dirt, ball four, take your base. That brings up Evans, who is 1 for 2 with a double last inning to left field. So you'll be able to join us tomorrow, 4 o'clock, for James Clemens baseball right here on Play Action Sports. Continuing to bring you all of James Clemens sports action whenever we can. Softball and baseball this spring. We'll have some more football action this fall. So 1-0 to Evans. Inside pitch misses. Ball two. Ten to 4 your score. The bottom of the fourth inning. James Clemens able to add 2 runs this inning. Evans takes ball 3. 2 home runs hit this inning, 1 last inning. Gotta love the long ball. Here we go, 3-0 pitch. Misses, ball 4. So runners at first and second with 1 out. The bottom of the fourth. Anna Kimbrough is your batter. So now Grissom's coach wants to go out to the circle again and have another meeting. Reminder of a Jets All-In campaign. It's been set up to help the various athletic programs here at James Clemens. All you got to do if you're interested in donating to James Clemens Athletics is just go online to jcathletics.net. You can donate to support these James Clemens athletic programs out here. I know Coach Kimbrough would appreciate it for softball and Coach Johnson for baseball. So Anna Kimbrough getting ready to step into the batter's box in the bottom of the fourth inning. She lined out her last at bat and got hit by a pitch the first time up. So here's the first pitch to Kimbrough. Misses, ball 1. On deck is South, with King in the hole. That ball catches the outside corner for called strike, so 1-1 the count. So 1-1 pitch to Kimbrough. High, outside at high. The catcher had to really jump up and grab that one because that was headed to the backstop, and the runners would have advanced. 2-1 still the count, or is the count, with one out. 10-4. That one's low in the dirt, and everybody is going to advance on that one. So 3-1. So now with one out, Kimbrough's got an opportunity to put the ball in play and score another run here in the bottom of the fourth. So runners at second and third, one out, inside pitch called strike. So now your count's 3-2, full count to Kimbrough. Three-two pitch in the dirt for ball 4. As Klopfenstein was going to try to steal home, thinking that ball probably got by the catcher, but she was able to pick it up and go make the tag. So Klopfenstein caught stealing. Still with 2 outs, runners at first and second, and now South with a hard hit single last at bat. She's going to foul that one off. So 0-1. And she's going to slap that one into right field. It's still rolling at the warning track. One run's going to score. Kimbrough's going to hold up at third as South goes to second for an RBI double. Evans able to come around third and make the score. Now your score 11-4, James Clemens. And King steps up. She is 2 for 3 with a double and a home run in her 2 previous at-bats, with an opportunity to get some more RBIs right here. She's going to lay down a bunt. It's going to die right there. And they're going to call her safe on the bunt. You can't coach speed, and it's hard getting it out. And so she was able to outrun that throw as that bunt just literally died in the dirt. So now, with that, Kimbrough was able to score, and now runners on the corners. And Thompson is your batter. Your score now 12-4, James Clemens. Slap hit foul over towards the home dugout for strike one. Eight-run lead. James Clemens, bottom of the fourth, scored 8 in the bottom of the third for this inning, and a chance to get a couple more with Thompson at the plate. Anything past the second baseman would be trouble. Opposite way on that foul ball towards third. She didn't listen to me on that one. That's okay. So 1-2 is the count. I mean, really, all she needs to do is hit it between where the second baseman is standing and the pitcher, and that is trouble. I think King's standing on third, except she wants to go the other way. And that is caught in left field for out number 3. But James Clemens puts 4 more runs on the board this inning, 2 of those off a solo shot home runs. Your score, James Clemens 12, Grissom 4. You're listening to JC softball on Play Action Sports.
Here's what's on the Jets' radar. Varsity baseball is at home on Tuesday against Enterprise. Softball is at Lee. Soccer teams go to Austin and golf teams play at Buckhorn. Varsity baseball will host Hoax Bluff and Springville on Wednesday and Westbrook Christian on Thursday. JV baseball will travel to Hartselle on Thursday. Varsity softball will take on Ardmore and Woodstock North at the other school. Freshman baseball will be at Huntsville. Varsity and JV boys soccer teams are at the other school, and tennis teams go to Albertville. Varsity girls soccer will play at the other school on Friday. We'll be back with more James Clemens coverage from Play Action Sports.
Keep up with Athens and Limestone County sports with a Play Action Sports Report. Look for it every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. The Play Action Sports Report. Scores, interviews, highlights, and more from school, youth, and amateur sports in Athens and Limestone County. The Play Action Sports Report every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform or online at pasnetwork.net.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports. We have a couple changes on the lineup here in just a little bit. I'll try to catch everybody up on what's going on. James Clemens scored 8 runs at the bottom of the third, 4 runs last inning. Newsom had a home run last inning. Evans had a home run last inning. King had a home run in the bottom of the third. Your score 12-4. With Kimbrough still on the mound. Haygood's going over to first base. And here we go, getting ready for the top of the fifth. Kimber still in the circle for James Clemens. First pitch to Wisman is a ball. She's got a high fly ball that is going to clear the wall. So Grissom, with their first home run of the game, takes your score to James Clemens 12, Grissom 5. On the solo shot by Wisman. That brings up Harmon, your next batter. Harmon is 0 for 2. She grounded out to first earlier, grounded out to the pitcher. Her next at bat, let's get her to do the same thing. This at bat, called strike on the changeup to Harmon. 12-5 your score. James Clemens on top of Grissom. Here's the pitch. High, misses, ball 1. So 1-1. So 2-1 is the count. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Misses inside, ball 3. Here's the pitch. It's going to be grounded to second base. Klopfenstein's going to get up and throw it. Just barely gets the ball out of her glove, but an infield single there by Harmon on that soft ground ball to Klopfenstein. So a new batter, Smith, for Grissom. So now the plate ump is going to go talk to Grissom's third base coach. Now, if you want to download a copy of this game or listen to it on demand, all you need to do is go to pasnetwork.net. There's a streaming schedule of all of our upcoming games and links to our mobile apps as well. So you can download this and have it for eternity if that's what you want to do. All you got to do is go check our archives. If you want to download this game. All right, here we go. Smith is the batter. Check swing. Didn't say she went around, so ball one. Grissom with a courtesy runner, number 4. As Smith tries to hit it down the third base line, but it goes foul. So 1-1 is the count. One and one, nobody out. One runner on first for Grissom. Foul back for strike 2. So 1-2. Opportunity here for Kimbrough to get the strikeout here. Ball misses. Outside, ball 2. So 2-2 the count. Kimbrough's given up 7 hits so far. Faced 21 batters. 5 runs, 3 of those earned, 1 base on balls and 2 strikeouts. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a slap pop-up into right field. And the runner really held back because she thought Klopfenstein was going to be able to field that one, but she wasn't able to. Salvo comes up and makes the throw, gets the force out. So that brings up Pelham, who's 0 for 2. She's going to pop that one out to Selvell out there in right field. She makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 outs, runner at first. James Clemens with a 12-5 lead in the top of the 5th inning. Blocker is your batter. She's 2 for 2. King's going to throw it over Newsom's head as the runner was trying to steal second. She does. Fortunately, Klopfenstein was backing her up and able to make the catch so that the runner could not advance past second base. So 1-0 is the count to Blocker. Here's that 1-0 pitch. Outside misses, ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Blocker's going to pop that one up. Klopfenstein's calling my ball. He's got it. For out number 3, we've played 4.5. Grissom able to put one more run on the board. But still, James Clemens with a 7-run lead going into the bottom of the 5th. Your score, James Clemens 12, Grissom 5. You're listening to James Clemens Softball, Play Action Sports.
North Alabama Gas District has provided safe, reliable, and economical natural gas service to Madison and surrounding areas of Limestone County for over 40 years. However, accidents and leaks do sometimes occur. If you smell odors similar to rotten eggs or notice other possible signs of a gas leak, such as a fire or explosion, a blowing or hissing sound, or blowing dust or bubbling water, leave the area immediately, avoid ignition sources, warn others, and from a safe location, contact us immediately at 256-772-0227. And remember to call 811 before you dig. North Alabama Gas District, we take safety seriously.
The next time you need a pharmacy, one call to Athens Creekside Drugs, Salem Pharmacy, or Florence Express Pharmacy will fill the bill. All three locations are committed to providing you the best services a pharmacy can offer. Whether your needs are simple or complex in nature, they can all provide solutions that deliver results. They pride themselves on their customer service that includes timeliness, quality service, and a friendly attitude. Athens Creekside Drugs, 605 Highway 31 South, Salem Pharmacy at 28730 Highway 99, and Florence Express Pharmacy on Mall Road in Florence.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball and Play Action Sports. We get ready for the bottom of the fifth inning. James Clemens with a 12-5 lead over Grissom. And now Abby Newsom, she's 2 for 3 on the day. Her first at bat, she kind of flew out to the right fielder, but we won't even count that, even though it does count in the stat sheet. But then her second at bat, double, and then cleared the left field wall in her last at bat. And here she is batting again, takes ball one. A couple of weeks ago, she had 2 home runs in one game. 3 home runs, check that, in one game. Just continues to add to her total. Let's see if she can do it right now. She's going to watch ball 2 go by.
One more round of applause for Coach Johnson.
So 12-5 your score, 2-0 to Newsom. Low ball in the dirt for ball 3. Ball 4 to Newsom. As the ump was trying to figure out where the strike. He said 3-1. We only had 3-0, so we had to go back and find that. I think she might have found one off that we didn't see, but I only saw her get 4 pitches. But nevertheless, Newsom's at first base to lead us off in the bottom of the 5th with a walk. And now Peyton comes up to bat, fouls her first pitch back for strike 1. So 0-1, nobody out. Newsom at first. 12-5 lead, James Clemens in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's going to be a slap high pop up to first base. She's going to call it, make the catch for out number 1. So now that brings up Salville. Salville had a home run shot her last at bat. Takes a look at ball 1. She's playing right field this afternoon. Here's the pitch. High, misses ball 1. Check that ball 2. So 2-0 to Salville. Two-0 pitch. Foul back. Strike 1. 2-1 to Salville. 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. 12-5 is your score. James Clemens on top of Grissom. Here's the 2-1 pitch. She's going to kind of knuckleball that. That one's going to be hard to handle for the shortstop. Shortstop's going to try to make the throw to first base. Salville's going to make it. She's safe. She's going to try to turn 2 there, but the shortstop couldn't get the ball out of her glove. And Salville is going to be safe at first with runners at first and second with 1 out. So Kloffenstein is now the batter. Nope, that is not. I'll get the name for you in just a second. Swinging bunt, misses for a strike. That is Henderlong. Is our batter. So 0-1 is the count to her. That misses low for 1-2. So 1-2 the count. Slap bunt down third base line. Nowhere to throw it is the third baseman because there was nobody covering third. It's so now bases loaded. So we'll call that one a single. And now we have a new batter. It's Haygood. She's going to look at ball one as it's in the dirt. James Clemens, one out in the bottom of the fifth. Bases loaded for Haygood. In the dirt, ball two. Coach Kimbrough probably not going to get as aggressive with the base runners right now with this lead. But he will take advantage of it if they open the door for him on a pass ball. It's hard to pass up. Catcher throws it to second base, trying to get Salvell off the bag. Shortstop's unable to handle that, and Newsom's going to come in to score to take your score 13-5. That one's low. That one misses for ball four. So that's going to put Haygood on first. So now Kimbrough up to bat for James Clemens. Just going to look at ball one. That was going to be a called strike on the outside corner. Kimbrough's going to foul that one back. Strike two, 1-2 the count, one out, bases loaded. Bottom of the fifth. So 1-2 pitch on the way to Anna Kimbrough. She's going to slap that one over to third baseman. Called foul. Count remains 1-2. So 1-2 to Kimbrough. Big hit right here would increase the runs by quite a bit. He's going to foul that one back. Count remains 1-2. 13-5 your score. Kimbrough with a 1-2 count. Here it is. She's going to slap that one right up back to the pitcher. Pitcher can't handle it. Salvell's going to score, taking your score to 14-5. Bases loaded. 15-5 is your final score. And that'll do it. We've played 5 innings, and the 10-run rule in effect. As your final score, James Clemens 15, Grissom 5. When we come back, we'll have a couple stats for you. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
Athens Utilities comprises Athens Electric, Athens Gas, and Athens Water Services. Together, we are committed to providing reliable and affordable electricity, natural gas, and water and wastewater services. We operate as part of the City of Athens, and just like our city's motto of Athens is classic, Southern character, we believe in supporting what makes our community special. And that includes Athens and Limestone County sports. Call 233-8750. Come by the office at 508 South Jefferson Street or look for the link online at athensal.us.
You know, some real estate agents want to find the home that offers them the best commission with the least effort. Well, the goal at Dream Key Real Estate is to find the home that's right for you. Call Adam Graves at 256-374-1162 to get started on that new journey. Whether you're in the market for your first home or you're ready for a change, Adam is here to help you achieve your dream. He's a local agent with local knowledge. Call him at 256-374-1162 or drop by and see him in person at 121 North Jefferson Street in Athens. Adam Graves at Dream Key Real Estate. One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. North Alabama Gas District has provided safe, reliable, and economical natural gas service to Madison and surrounding areas of Limestone County for over 40 years. However, accidents and leaks do sometimes occur. If you smell odors similar to rotten eggs or notice other possible signs of a gas leak, such as a fire or explosion, a blowing or hissing sound, or blowing dust or bubbling water, leave the area immediately, avoid ignition sources, warn others, and from a safe location, contact us immediately at 256-772-0227. And remember to call 811 before you dig. North Alabama Gas District, we take safety seriously.
The world is changing.
The Tailgate Talk app has changed. It's got a new name and a new look. It's now known as PAS Plus, and it's your home for Applebee's Tailgate Talk, along with James Clemens Sports and Calhoun Basketball.
Change, never heard, huh?
Look for the download links at pasnetwork.net or tailgatetalk.net. PAS Plus, Play Action Sports, plus a little extra. PAS Plus from Play Action Sports.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball and Play Action Sports. Kirk Pierce, Tim Lambert, our producer, and we got a final score in 5 innings. Kind of put the 10-run rule in effect as James Clemens with a huge win over the Grissom Tigers. Final score 15-5. And here's some stats for you. Just a really good offensive performance by the Lady Jets here as we kind of take a look. Had 25 batters for James Clemens, got 15 runs off of 13 hits, 12 RBIs, 6 base on balls, and no one struck out. No one struck out this game for James Clemens. How about that? That's a really good performance there. I know Coach Kimbrough be really pleased with that. Just kind of looking at some of the batting highlights. We had a couple of doubles. South, King, Evans, and Newsom each had a double in this game. We had 3 home runs in this matchup by James Clemens. King, Salvell, and Newsom all went yard in this ball game. And just some really good running around the bases, stolen bases. Peyton, Evans, Kopfenstein, and Newsom each had the stolen base. And just, again, really good offensive performance. On the mound, Kimbrough, she pitched 5 innings, gave up 7 hits, 5 runs. 3 of those were earned. She only gave up 1 base on balls, had 2 strikeouts today for James Clemens. So we're kind of looking, they're going to do a JV game after this, but that's going to do it for us today as we're here at the Jetsplex. You can join us tomorrow, first pitch 4 o'clock, as James Clemens baseball action here at the Jetsplex, brought to you by Play Action Sports. And I think that's going to do it for us. For our producer, Tim Lambert, I'm Kirk Pierce. Thanks for tuning in today. James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
You've been listening to James Clemens High School Softball on the Play Action Sports Network. If you'd like to download a copy of tonight's game, log on to pasnetwork.net. James Clemens Softball is a production of Play Action Sports.